Morning, family. This is Ham's Loft. Assalamu alaikum. It's Friday afternoon, roughly about 1 o'clock. We're having a lot of rain out here. Finally, I know some of y'all saying, man, Ham, you finally got a little stand for your phone. Yep, I borrowed I kidnapped my wife's tripod, and I bought the little adapter for the phone, and I just attached it to the tripod. So I confiscated her tripod. She wasn't using it anyway. Gonna give an update on my breeding, on the breeding program, and what I got going on with the rest of the birds. So let's jump right into it. Okay, here's my little tripod. All right, let's swing around. There's no sense in me carrying it. What I did on this one, I usually did not cover this up. I covered the little small aviary, but since it's a gigantic aviary now, I did a few changes. Up on the back, I just put a tarp just to cut down, trying to keep a temperature a little bit warmer in here. Right now, I'm pairing up a few birds. I put them in separate dog cages. If they don't pair up after a couple of days, I just pull them out, put another pair in there, and just move on till I get them all done, at least most of them. All right, got my timer already. I just plugged it in just so we can see the lights, but I'm not running lights yet. I got my numbers for how I pair up the birds, and all my other stuff right here for my little toolbox. And we got a club meeting this Saturday. So let's go out here and take a look at my timer. Okay, that's my sick chamber. That's my sick out. I got 3 birds in there, so it's a little light. All the birds, every single bird I got, including the archangels, everybody had been wormed. Everybody had probiotics. Everybody has already been cankered. So the only thing they're doing now is just with fresh water with apple cider vinegar in it. So everybody is already set up to do their thing. This whole loft front part is going to be plastered up. I'll put plaster all the way in it so I can still get in it. But I'm trying to keep the temperature down a little warmer in the winter so that I don't have to change out the waterers with it freezing. On this, my trap used to be right here. I raised it up till it's right here so that when the birds are on the ledge up there, they can look down and they can see inside the loft. Before it was that far down. Now I'll make the trap come to here, and the birds will look down at the food when they go through the trap instead of way down here where they got to jump out onto the ledge and the little bars hit them on their back. Makes it harder for them to go in. Well, scarier for them to go in. But once they get used to it, they just shoot right in. So this right here, I'll move it up to here, cut it in half. It'll still be latched up here. But then when it opens, it'll only open to this point, straight across. Still be 3 of them. This section right here is where my antenna was. I'll cut another section right here and put the other antenna right here, because I have 2 antennas now. And then this whole thing will be re-plastered back up for the winter. When I built it, I didn't realize how great of a deal it was. So now I can close this window and take the trap down, because the only thing that's going to be in here are young birds once they get weaned. This will be the only thing. This will be the flying section right here. I'll leave one window open, close one window, take the trap down so it'll keep the temperature a little warmer in the inside. This one right here will be completely plastered up. On the top, you can see the little plaster and a piece of wood. And I'll enclose this whole thing with plastic. It still will have the door where I can get in. Same with the archangels, they'll just get plastered all up. And what I did in here, all the cocks, I went through all the cocks in here. I took out anything that was older than 2016. So all my heavy duty cocks are in there. A lot of the ones Pancake gave me, they were 500-mile birds. Want a special shouts out to B-Rod and Tipplerman 266. I went through, pulled out all the big birds, labeled them big. I got medium birds. I got mediums and smalls cocks in there with a few hens, and all the hens that's in the first section, I'm gonna go through there and pull them out too. I'm gonna try not to breed any real big birds this round. I'm only planning on doing 2 rounds. That's just feed to keep me from having to go inside the other section to get food when I feed them, and water, hopefully that it don't freeze. So let's take a look at the inside. All right, I had the nest boxes over here. I pulled them down, got rid of at least one, and I put these nest boxes I had over here. These would be the only ones I breed in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then if they breed underneath there, it's fine. The only thing I'm going to have in here is water. All the food to be fed on the outside. Got these little lights last year on clearance from Walmart for like $2. I just ran them in here last year, and I'm going to use them in here again this year. This extension cord has a 3-plug. Got it last year for Christmas on the clearance. So I can run a heater if I want to. And I can run more lights if I need to. So I got one right there. But you see, nobody really started making no nests in there. I know they took the pad out. See, he carried the pad all the way over here. Crazy. See, they think they're getting ready to go out to fly. But the only pair in here that's made it is that red check directly in front of me with the racing band on. And his hen right next to him on the right with the racing band on. All the rest of them are mostly cocks. They do have 2 little young hens in there, but I don't know if they're breeding age yet or not, but it is what it is. But these are older cocks in here too. I had already opened up most of all the boxes. You can see some of them already have controlled their boxes. The 2 on the end, that's a cock on the bottom, that's his hen on top. Well, whatever boxes aren't taken, they'll be closed off. It's not gonna be nobody with 2 boxes up in here. Well, that's the game plan anyway. I threw hay down because it's easier to clean for me in the winter. And these little slots underneath them, you can see the milk crates. They can fit underneath there if they wanted to make a nest down there. So let's go in a little bit more. Okay, here right now I have a 60-watt bulb. I am thinking about changing that bulb to put a 100-watt bulb in there. It was, like I said, it's just for temperature, not for anything else. It's a nice little coating on the outside, so it's not like it's too hot for that kind of thing. You see, we got one already sitting. She's sitting on eggs. Most of them got their breeding boxes. I don't know what's in that one, but, and these right here. You can see the hay where they took it serious, so we know that one has got an active nest. That one is on an active nest. And some of them definitely don't seem like they're ready to do nothing, but I have 8 of them in here that's paired up already. All right, and we have a nest up on the top. But let's step up out of here. The only thing I'll keep in here, once again, is water. I have a 3-prong extension cord right there. So if I wanted to add electricity in here for the water, I got a plug that I can do it, and I can run it to the floor and then run it straight along there and put it underneath there. All right, family, that's a kind of wraps, long video. Give me a comment on what you think about anything that might can change that you might. I keep the doors closed at night. Boom, boom, right there. All I'm looking for is just to get it a little bit warm in the loft so I don't have to buy a heater for each one of my waterers. I don't want to have to buy another waterer. I want to give a special thanks and shout out to Rocky Ridge Kennel, Pigeons and Kennel. I love his German Shepherds. And the company that he told about, Perimeter, I think it's Premier One Supplies. You can buy some pigeon stuff there a whole lot cheaper than a couple of other places. You know, the ones in California, North Carolina, not calling no names. That's a good place. Good place. I looked at the numbers too. I'm gonna have to get me some stuff. And also I want to give a special shout out to Hidden Hollow Laws. Terry, I haven't seen him in a while. I'm glad his health is better. And anybody got any comments? Comment, please. And thanks for watching the channel. Peace.